Some of you may be getting warm, some of you may be getting really cold. Remember, our intention is to optimize our best face. We're clearing the conditioning in our face that was caused by distortions, skin problems, premature aging, however it's showing up. And we're clearing lifetimes of issues and conditioning in the organs and tissues that are being expressed through our face. And if anybody wants, take a selfie and see how you are now and see how you will look after this healing. And definitely after tomorrow's healing, you should be radiant and glowing. Okay, let's start channeling love, divine love, into the issue. It's very expansive in the heart. I feel like there are waves of this kind of love, radiant love energy just going through the tissues, weaving in and out through your actual physical body, but beyond, out into like your luminous egg or your bigger life field. It's working everywhere. Again, we're channeling love. Okay, let's stack on top of that. Let's run some fire to burn out pathogens out of that human sewer system, the liver, the gut, the colon, anything that doesn't belong, viruses that are showing up as warts and moles and fungus that's hostile like candida, any parasites, any foreign invaders. Let's channel fire wherever necessary to burn out pathogens. I even feel this fire like in my brain. And let's switch to like an icy fire. So whatever the fire transmission didn't get, let's get the ice to burn out any remaining pathogens that are hostile in the environment, that are creating premature aging, any kind of distortions to the dermis, to the skin. It's like an icy hot fire. I feel like this is burning out some stuff in our ear, nose, and throat. Bacteria that doesn't belong. And in the lower intestines. Okay, let's stack that now with, let's clear and open any pathways, especially for the meridians as they show up throughout the entire system physically. So any other energy centers, but most specifically, let's clear and open the pathways in the meridians so energy can flow, skin can heal, face can look fabulous. So channel your highest level tool to allow for opening and clearing of any and all energy center pathways. We're clearing the conditioning in your tissues and organs and how it shows up in your meridians, runs through your face. We're opening any energy center pathways that are blocked in any way. There's a lot of energy centers that are opening up in your head, like around the crown. I feel it around the eyebrows, along the sides of the bridge of the nose, above the lips, and in the jaws. There's a lot going on in the jaws and the jawline. Like the chin is opening up. There's a lot of little minor energy centers in there. They're opening up. I'm seeing stars right now. There's so much going on, even with our vision centers. The whole eye apparatus, that whole zone is also opening up. Behind the ears, under the ears, there's a lot of activity. The vagal nerve is opening up. There's some energy centers in there as well. Even the back of your head, that under the little bumpy part of your head, there's there's a lot of warmth going on in there. Energy centers in your psoas and the hips, around your navel, under your navel, a lot of stuff opening up. And along your spine. It's like the spine, little orbs, little golden orbs up and down the spine, or just they're spinning, they're opening up for you. Okay, as that's running, now let's move into releasing conditioning, demanifesting and unwinding, releasing conditioning in the organs and tissues that express in the face. I'll just get all the organs and tissues warmed up, and then I'll do a couple minutes on each organ as mapped up in the face. So we're channeling our highest level energies. We're becoming an open channel to divinity to work through us, to release any and all conditioning that's ready to go. Let's start with the liver. Let's zone in on the liver. Let's release any conditioning that's ready to go from the liver. It's our biggest filtering and detox organ. It shows up in the face everywhere. We're all over the face. The whole gut zone, especially the liver. Let's put some attention into the kidneys, the left and right kidney, any and all conditioning that expresses itself in the face, particularly around our eyes, inflammation around the eyes, the bags under the eyes, etc. Let's release that conditioning, please. Some of you may be feeling this in your large intestine. If you need to go to the bathroom, go ahead. If not, just hang on. It'll pass. Your main organs are all activated right now. Let's activate the heart. and how it expresses in the face. Sometimes it's red cheeks, sometimes it's a red nose. It's a vascular stuff. Let's channel in any conditioning that's ready to release in the adrenals. Wow, there's a lot of trauma that's in the adrenals. It's making my ears ring. Let's add in conditioning release in the lymph system. We want to activate and stimulate the lymph system. You'll have some pathogen die-off from the fire and ice that we started at the beginning of the transmission. So let's do any release work necessary to optimize the lymph system. But all the organs and tissues are active right now. Let's just be an open channel for the divine. We're asking the divinity to come in and do whatever work necessary in our organs and tissues, heal whatever needs to be healed or can be healed in our tissues and organs now, and specifically in how it expresses in our face. Let's add in the skin itself. Let's decondition the skin. Some of you may have chills going up and down your spine. Some of you may be really hot. I am freezing cold right now. My face is really warm. We're welcoming divinity to work in our digestive system, our skin system, tissues and organs, and just break down the conditioning on our face. Our desired outcome is just a healthy, radiant, youthful face. And the whole body, too. Lots of release work going on around the jaw again, and the mouth, the nose, the tip of the nose, the sides of the nose, the bridge of the nose. It's like there's more energy centers coming online, or nerves that are coming online. Couple more minutes on this. And let's clear how the conditioning expresses itself on our neck, the jowls, the neck, the kind of crinkled looking dermal collapse on the neck. Any asymmetry in the face, any distortions. Let's ask the divine to release anything that's being held that's preventing us from having a divinely beautiful face, divinely handsome face. Again, let's put some focus into the organs and tissues. See where you feel it. Do you feel it in the stomach? Do you feel it in the liver? I feel a lot in the liver, in the spleen, and in the colon, that large intestine colon. Let's optimize that. Optimize how we release waste, how we process releasing in the physical body. Let's optimize that, please. What my guide just showed me was a little bottle of iodine. If you have moles, skin tags, all that kind of viral stuff showing up around your neck, under your boobs, like wherever your lymph is, if you get a little bit of iodine and put it on a Q-tip, and just for a couple weeks, Q-tip your areas where you've got the moles and the skin tags and that viral stuff that that we tried to kill off earlier, they should fall off naturally, without frying, without harsh chemicals, just that iodine that you can get at Walgreens. Okay, now we're going to switch into a releasing conditioning that shows up in the face as ugly duckling. So ugly duckling, that is past life traumas, current life traumas, any deformities, any illnesses, any, melanomas, skin conditions, anything like that, the asymmetry, anything that would fall in the kind of ugly duckling conditioning. Let's bridge in divinity and love, or your highest vortex healing channeling. It's up to you how you want to do it, but just become an open channel and let the divine work on deconditioning the ugly duckling and how it expresses in the face. We've had many lifetimes where we've had horrendous just deformities, and we were malnourished, and our mouths and were we had cleft palates and deformed jaws and all kinds of stuff. So let's release any of that we're still holding in the incarnational package. And release it for your family and ancestors as well. A lot of us had embarrassment from having like asymmetrical ears or crooked smile or, big noses or whatever our little ugly duckling stuff is. And you'll get pictures and memories and visions as you're releasing this. So let whatever comes through out. Some of you are releasing conditioning around like clubbed thumbs, clubbed feet, deformed spines, teeth, unhealthy teeth. What I'm being shown is like hair that was growing in the wrong places of the body. We're really the kind of ugly duckling around like mustaches and hormonal imbalances, how that expresses in the face, how that really creates a lot of that ugly duckling in us. Men losing hair, women having mustaches. Let's release the conditioning behind that and how it expresses in the face. In skin discoloration, melasmas, any warts, bumps, discolorations. You can release that, let it go. Any blunt traumas, any traumas from surgeries on the face. My head feels like it's in a vice. So much releasing's going on, you guys. Okay, while that's going, let's transform the personality, bring in new personality pieces that allow for a beautiful face, a youthful, radiant, beautiful face. In my opinion, this is one of the most important steps in a protocol is transforming the personality for any of the release work that's done. So we're breaking down the personality, how it holds the conditioning, and then we're going to bring in new personality pieces. Some of you are already bridging in new personality pieces, and it looks like little window screens to me, like multidimensional window screens. They're just dropping into your system, one after the other. They're like smart programs that are coming in, and over time they'll unwind, so your personality will express a little differently. We've got blueprints coming in that'll align the face with a pure divinity, pure divine blueprint. While that's finishing, let's also bridge in energy to top level energy to work on the brain and the nervous system. Let's transform the brain and the nervous system, please. Transforming the brain and nervous system to bridge in your best face. And don't worry about remembering anything. I'll explain everything that is taking place now as soon as we're done. Okay, let's transform the genetics and any epigenetics to hold these changes in place. We're releasing any genetics that hold a distorted face, an unnecessarily aging face. Let's spend a few minutes transforming the genetics and epigenetics, please. All givers are receivers and all receivers are givers. We're in one big, powerful orb. There's so much energy coming through. Everything's moving very, very quickly. I don't know if you can feel or sense into that, but things are moving like hot knife through butter. We want to specifically transform genetics for the ugly duckling, all the ugly duckling programming, all that conditioning, the incarnational conditioning. Let's release it so it doesn't manifest in this lifetime or any other lifetime for ourselves or our families. I feel like a lot of the genetic conditioning is releasing out of the jaws, the masseters, all around the mandible and in the back of the eyes. And there's a turbo like spiral of energy just up and down the spine, up and down the spine. Wizards, let's activate the detox transmission just very quickly, just to allow that human sewage system to release any of these pathogens that we're asking to process out. Release anything that's being held and stored in the liver, the kidneys, the blood, the lymph, just the whole system, all the issues that are sitting in the tissues that have manifested in the physical, all the pathogens, just let's push this out. You should, and you might get some smelly body odor. You may need to poop a little more often than usual. Your pee may turn out a little bit cloudy for the next few days. Just all good stuff. We're detoxing the whole human sewage system and how it expresses in the face. And I feel like our feet are sweaty, like there's detox just coming out our feet, seeping out our feet and around our anus, as well as the saliva in our mouths, obviously the gut. Just another minute of the detox, and then we want to go into activating some important energies. Okay, now we're bringing in the highest level energies to activate your stem cells. Let's activate your stem cells. That's so incredibly important for all your organs, tissues, bones, your face, your skin, everything. Let's just optimize and activate stem cells in your entire human, in the whole system. Feel like there's just iridescent diamond light in all cells. They're coming to life. Let's optimize all stem cells, all stem cells. Let's ask our cells to optimize hydration, reboot how the cells process hydration in the body, how we're signaled to hydrate. Let's activate optimal collagen production. Let's optimize how our bodies produce collagen and use collagen. Let's activate any and all necessary biochemical reactions to optimize the anti-aging, the beautification process in our faces. None of this can happen without active stem cells. So we definitely want to really channel in intention to activate and optimize our stem cells. Spend a couple minutes activating our telomeres. You'll feel that in your brain. maybe in your forehead. We're bringing in a template to activate dream blue sleep, very deep, regenerative, deep sleep, very instrumental for anti-aging. The templates, the blueprints, they're dropping in like little window screens. More energy centers are activating in our face, around the cheeks, along the bridge of the nose, around the mouth. I feel like our tongues are activating, the roof of the mouth, the energy centers are activating. Behind the eyes, lots of work going on behind the eyes, in the forehead, all around our head, inside our head too. Now we're bridging in blueprints for our best divine face. Blueprints coming in, dropping in for your best face. Your most handsome, your most beautiful divine face. Without the conditioning. Without the distortions caused by conditioning. It's like there's this sacred geometry. These grids are just dropping in, dropping in, dropping in. They're just working from the crown all the way down into the feet. Now we're going to bring in a potion. It's going to look like a champagne bottle that's dropping in front of your heart. A gift from divinity. We're going to pop open like a cork, that champagne bottle, and all these bubbles will come out. It's a fountain of youth. And every time you bridge in and invite the little bubbles that come out of this, a champagne bottle, just inhale the program bubbles. They're highly intelligent bubbles. It's basically your inhaling programs for Fountain of Youth. And they'll just keep spinning, and they'll break down the samskaras. They'll keep breaking down anything unlike divine beauty that sits in your system. They're like lucid little golden diamond transparent bubbles. They're just effervescent bubbles. They're all over. They're in your body, and they're all around your luminous egg. They're in your entire life field. They're little fountain of youth bubbles. It's a gift from divinity. Mine are floating all around me, and I don't know why, but they're building up on my spine. Okay, now for our final release step and integration step, let's call in love. Let's bridge in divine love and let divinity do whatever it needs. A few more minutes, and then we'll integrate into the physical and psyche, and then we'll be done. And what's also dropping in is love, but like a divine feminine and divine masculine, like a balance. Like we need to balance our face with the divine love and from the masculine and feminine. So let's welcome that. Looks like a swirl of blue and white, just dropping in through the crown, down the spine, into all the chakras, down the root, down the feet too. Very powerful love energy. Let's just surrender to the divine to allow anything else that is ready to go, anything else that needs to come in. So optimize this healing. What's coming in is we need to release the stories that we hold about aging and aging prematurely, and the face and the conditioning and how it expresses. Let's transform that whole story. Let's just break it down. It's like the brain is being rewired. All that masculine, feminine energy is also, the releasing is continuing. For the sake of time, let's integrate. So spend a few minutes. We're going to integrate all these changes and all these releases into your physical and into your psyche, wherever it needs to integrate and physicalize. Pay attention to where you're sensing this and how you're sensing it, and the stories and memories that are popping in. Release everything with love and grace. And let the whole system integrate. The new you, the divinely beautiful you. What I'm being shown is at the beginning, we were like in a bodysuit, zipped all the way to the top. And for the last hour, we've been unzipping all this conditioning all the way down, symbolically, all the way down to the feet. And now we're integrating, we're like zipping up a whole new suit. So from the feet up, there's like a zipper, like a divine, golden, beautiful, iridescent zipper that's going back up, up the system to lock in a whole new, just a whole new way of being, a whole new way of expressing and thinking about beauty, about aging. A couple more minutes of this integration. And you're all zipping at different paces. Some of you are still down at your knees, zipping up. Some of you are at the heart, zipping up, integrating these new energies. It's okay, just let it keep integrating. We're locking in all this newness, this new you. A couple more seconds. And you can start wiggling your toes. Coming back into consciousness. Just slowly, slowly, take your time, take your time. The healing's not over. Oh, let's program a 24-hour continuation of whatever's needed in your system to further facilitate and further deepen any releases that you need, karmic releases, physical releases, any and all genetic and physical releases. 24-hour program for yourself and whoever else you're looping in. And tomorrow we'll go even deeper. We'll do some other really cool releases that we couldn't have squeezed into this hour. Tomorrow will be very deep, very heavy. Lots of very good work happened today. Just so slowly come back into form. Pay attention to your breath. Move your tongue around in your mouth. We'll bring you back into form. Keep your eyes closed and just move your eyeballs a little bit. Thank divinity for all the beautiful work that was done. Thank your body for everything it's done for you this entire lifetime. All the good. All the good. I'll stop breathing because I feel like it keeps you all very deep. So I'll just start talking. I'll let me go through and explain what I saw. It was incredible. If you all only knew the spirits and guides that you have that are supporting you. You have so much love and so much support. All you have to do is ask for what you want. Anything. Your guides will give you anything you want. Everybody on this call, the way you bridge in divinity, your spines are so well developed and so lit up. There's nothing that you can't ask for that you won't get. It's like you ask for too little, you make things too complicated. All you have to do is ask. So that was just a message that I got to share with all of you. So let me tell you, when we were doing the Ugly Duckling releases, oh my gosh, I had all these flashes of all these people. I tried to explain a little bit of what was happening, but just how we were distorted and thwarted, and like even in school as we were little kids, just things we heard, ugly things people said to us, intentional and unintentional, and our subconscious was holding so much of this kind of ugly duckling trauma programming, and it was just moving out in waves, just this kind of dark, dense movement out. And I don't know if any of you felt physical releases. I saw just deformities, hand deformities, mouth deformities from curses, from, just malnourished stuff, all the stuff that's held incarnationally in us. So much was moving out. I don't know if any of you got any of that. That was really big. And then for the organ stuff, when we were releasing stuff in the organs, I mean, my liver was spazzing. There was just so much activity. And I felt so much in the heart, like my heart sped up. And I don't know if any of you got this, and I just got heat, like heart heat in my face. The pathogen stuff, the release was really good. Sorry, someone was trying to call me. The pathogen releases were really good. So this is what I was going to say. You might have like stinky poops, smelly body odor. Just let it all come out. Try not to eat sugar to feed like the candida and the yeast, just for the next few days at least. Just try to keep it clean. Lots of fruits and vegetables to flush out your system, help flush out your liver, flush out the kidneys. All this stuff has been worked on so many layers. So let's just assist the body in the releases. What else? And the stem cell stuff. Wow, that was amazing. It just like the whole system lit up in a really big way. Like the lights came on, but in every cell in your bodies. Brain and nervous system. I felt that there was some like biochemical programming. I don't know if any of you felt, but so many energy systems were coming online. It's like all these little like Christmas lights, it looked like, everywhere, in the jaws, in the chin, along the nose, under the eyes, behind the eyes, the eyebrows, around the ears. Lots of stuff activating all around the head. The vagal nerve activated on everybody. I don't know if it was thyroid or it was hormones or something. My neck was spazzing. I don't know if any of you got that as well. What else? I can't remember everything because it was like a fast speed movie that was coming through. What else? And then the grids, the templates, the blueprints that were dropping in. Give them time. They'll unwind. Some of us have really dense bodies and we can't feel and see so much. And I really feel like those templates, they'll come in. It may just take a little bit longer. So just be patient. Some of us are really porous and some aren't. So it's not, there's nothing wrong with you. It'll happen. It just may take a little bit more time. And then those fountain of youth, those effervescent bubbles, wow, it was like a little, how kids blow those bubbles? I felt like that going out into the group field, but like in mass. And that's it. And if you can, I would spend some time just kind of integrating, just by breathing, just integrating and grounding this new you in. So I don't know. How was it? Dawn, can you unmute people so you can share, talk? I wish I'm on my phone. If I were on a bigger screen, I could see more of your windows. Oh, by the way, when I was scrolling through, I just sent extra juice to some of you because I could feel like everybody was getting healing, whether you were like dead asleep in a coma or you were kind of restless doing other things. But anyway, so that's that.
That was amazing. I just wanted to say, wow, I could feel so much. And I had a vision of Medusa. Then I saw a rabbit. I was like, wow, what is all this? And I felt all this drainage from my face. And I could just feel it running down my body right now. It's truly amazing.
Isn't it awesome? That's what
yes, it was so last minute for me. I just saw it this morning. And I go, oh my God, I need this. I so need this. So thank you so much.
Yes, and we'll do some more tomorrow. And, sometimes we can work like very granularly on like one specific thing, like the lymph system or just the liver. But what I was told last night when the group field started, just focus on activating that human sewage system. And like, I can feel it. I don't know, other people can feel it. Yeah, lots of mucus and draining, and let those pathogens out. And drink a lot of water, people. Like, really drink a lot of water, pee and poop, and drink lots of fruits and vegetables today and tomorrow. I think you'll be really grateful for it. Thank you, Jessica.
Elise? Alicia, this has been amazing. Thank you so much. When the energies were flowing, I could feel my whole body wiggling around many times and just surging through different places, and it's incredible.
Awesome.
A question about the potion you talked about?
I can't hear you. Hang on. Don't move because your phone's acting funky. What?
Sorry. I said I have a question about the Fountain of Youth potion you mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah. So is that something? So is it almost like a transmission I can activate from now on?
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. It came in. So let me tell you, I wasn't gonna write up anything I was gonna do, and then last night I was just kind of hanging out at home. The group field was buzzing. Like everybody that's here is meant to be here. I was buzzing. I was tired. I wanted to go to sleep, but I couldn't sleep because all these guides were coming in, all these light codes and frequencies and sacred geometries. All this stuff was just dumping on me in waves. And that's one of the things that came through was this, it's like a champagne bottle. It's like a fancy, what do you call it? Click de whatever. I don't know. It just looked like that. The cork popped open and all these effervescent bubbles came in, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? And it was it's a gift. It's a gift from divinity. It is your gift, Fountain of Youth. So from now on, yes, just breathe in your little champagne bubbles, your Fountain of Youth bubbles,
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, super amazing.
For running it, is it one, do you think I need to stay with intention, or I just kind of turned on and I can just let it do its thing, or any suggestions?
Jason, you're powerhouse. Anything you want. Just recall, that our minds are incredibly powerful. Ask for anything you want. If you want to sit with it for a few minutes because it feels good to you, and you'll feel the energies activating. I mean, I feel it in my heart. I don't feel it necessarily in my body, but it may be different. On different days you may need different kind of Fountain of Youth effervescence.
Yeah.
I would turn this on before you go out to work or to interact with people, because it sits in our whole field.
I just reactivated it right now and I can feel it flowing.
Yeah.
It's got kind of a juicy caffeinated feel that I like.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Ann Duffy, is this recorded? I don't know. Dawn, did we record this? Dawn, you're muted. I don't know if it's recorded or not.
No, we didn't record it.
Oh, bummer. Why?
Well, honestly, I forgot.
Oh, Dawn. Hey, you guys, take a selfie. Take a selfie of your face now. If you didn't take one at the beginning, because sorry, I forgot to tell everybody, take a before and take a after. Take a selfie of yourself now, and come back tomorrow morning. We'll do another hour and take a selfie after that. And that should be really, really amazing. And everyone that I see on Zoom right now, you look like little angels. You look very peaceful, and your faces just look incredible.
Alicia, I found a lot in the adrenals, and my ugly duckling is more about body image.
Yes.
So I just wanted to share that.
Yeah, no, keep going. And if you guys have feedback on what you want more of tomorrow, I'm happy to do a deeper dive with the ugly duckling. I did some ugly duckling work myself, 6 hours of ugly duckling, and I had so much stuff come up, past life stuff come up, and family stuff come up, and just weird shit my parents said, and just things that kind of distort us. It's most of it's unintentional and so on, but we can do more of that tomorrow if you all would like.
Yeah.
Ugly duckling, I think, is powerful, and I think because we activated the jaws, the masseters, I'd like to go into the Akash and really clear out a lot of conditioning in your Akashic records. Now that's going to really knock you out. That you will go very, very deep with that. That's not something that we usually do in healings, but Elizabeth Regals and I like to play with the Akashic records, and let me tell you, we do phenomenal healing, phenomenal beyond like the human energy system. It's just really big. Elizabeth, are you on? I don't know.
Yes.
If she's on. Can you tell us a little bit
Yes.
more? Yeah.
What do you have to say?
About the Akashic records and how we clear them and what we can do tomorrow with all this.
Well, it caught me a little bit off guard. Yeah, so Alicia and I have worked together to go back into the Akashic records and do some clearings in terms of timeline. So
Yeah,
maybe-
and Elizabeth and I, we were putting together the group field for you guys before you got on Zoom this morning. And what we found is when you're burning out pathogens with fire, it doesn't necessarily get everything in the system. And so what Elizabeth found was ice. It's like an icy hot. So fire burns out pathogens, but not all of them, pathogens are smart. And so not all of them will burn out with fire. So we bridged in this ice, and that got rid of a lot of pathogens. And I think that's why a lot of you will continue to have that kind of drainage and all that kind of stuff happen. So